Welcome back to Let's Play Shantae. As it turns out, it wasn't just cheeseburger time, it was chicken strip time as well. So now that my manly lumberjack hunger has been sated, let's get back to finding all the hidden collectibles. Got a printout here of everything I missed in the game, all the heart holders and fireflies and warp squids. There's one warp squid in here that I did not grab yet, so let's go get that right now. Wonder if I can collect everything in the game within this one video. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So, after I collect everything, we'll be able to get on with the game, and should only have one dungeon left. Might be able to get this tied off within 60 videos. What a concept. Down this way. And in this room here, I believe, which already had a couple warp squids in it, but there's another one here. And this will be the last one in Twinkle Palace. There it is, right there. And the reason we couldn't find it earlier is because using those cannon circle things, it's really difficult to aim where you want to go. In fact, impossible to aim where you want to go. Okay, then just right outside the Twinkle Palace here, we'll have a heart holder. And I've got I've arranged the checklist in a rough order of where I should be able to find things, but it's still going to take a lot of running around. Okay, and we've got to be real careful around these spikes. And there it is, there's the heart holder. Sweet. Alright, next up is a firefly, and it's way back this way, so let's hope we can get all the way through the next area without it. Otherwise, I'm going to have to wait out part of the day-night cycle. And you know what? I'm not exactly certain that the day-night cycle really adds a lot to this game. I mean, really, all it does is it makes it impossible to find fireflies at a certain time. And the only other thing in the game that really required it to be a specific time was the dance contest over in Scuttletown, which I used a couple times, but still. And there should be a firefly in this area, which I have not gotten yet. We're down 4 fireflies. I'm still not incredibly clear on what the fireflies give you when you collect them all. Oh, there it is, right there. Sweet. And I think that's because the first time I played this game, I didn't bother to collect them all. So let's pause that here while I read the list. Yeah, we've got another firefly in yet the next area over. Fast. And yeah, this harpy form makes it a lot easier to fly around, but up top here, oh yeah, those guys are there to make my life difficult in harpy form. That's why they're around. This was the area with the gigantic bugs, and as I suspected, there is something indeed on top of one of these giant bugs. Good lord, how about I hit some more of those guys? Oh, I got my wish, I hit another one. They're all over the place here. Yeah, on these giant bugs here. When I first saw those creatures over there, I thought they were fireflies. There's the spider attack, and if I can make it over to the firefly here before the sun rises. Where exactly is it? Let me pause and read off the sheet here. Yeah. It's over in the far area of this. I've been calling it an oil field. The walkthrough I looked at is calling it the mud bog. Whatever. Should be right there. Sweet. Excellent. Then right on the other side of this area here is going to be Oasis Town. So, now I don't need to get anything in Oasis Town, but eventually I'm going to want to warp back to the Monster Village and buy that Game Boy Advance thing. So I'm actually going to save it here, and we're going to farm up some gems in that Gecko Chamber. Which means saving the game first, because, you know, I love save scumming, and I absolutely refuse to lose. Yes, please save my game, old man. Alright. We are going to have to go back into the Cackle Mound, and we're going to have to jump back into... shut up. And we're going to have to go back into the Golem Mine, which is around this area, which will be our next stop as soon as I get 500 gems here. Hey, let me compete. Oh, you dingus, I hate that. Yeah, there's that day-night cycle. And day-night cycles are tricky because sometimes they are useful. In some games, they actually add something to the game. For example, I thought the Zelda series did great with their day-night cycles. All the NPCs had different routines at night. but sometimes in games they don't really add anything, they just detract. All I'm doing now is I'm going to have to wait out the cycle a few times in order to get these last 2 fireflies that I'm missing, which are on the other side of the world anyway. So yeah, I'm going to have to wait until daylight before I can go in there and get my 200 gems. Kind of obnoxious. I think maybe there's an item here I want to grab anyway. In this particular... Is this the correct area of the desert? I don't know. I'll find out when I come back through there. So I guess I'll be saving the game once again. I had no idea that the gecko chamber was closed at night and only open during the day, which is the opposite of the dancing hall over in Scuttletown, which in my opinion is a lot more fun than the gecko chamber. I wish that the dance contest made more money than the gecko chamber. Another way to make money is to race risky boots, as I recall, but she only gives you it's like 35 gems or something stupid for every win. It's ridiculous, and as we all see, we don't want to have to go back and do that anyway. Yes, let me in on the action. Action Jackson. And my opponent is Count Robot Guy from Cave Story. Hopefully I can get 1 win here real quick and I won't have to reload it all. That was a stupid tie. That's right. I'm surprised this is a spectator sport. Could you imagine buying tickets to go watch a couple of crazy looking weirdos roll dice? And who's the announcer here, I wonder? I'm gonna pretend that it's Don LaFontaine. Rest his zombie bones. In a world where geckos climb up poles. Oh, I didn't want to push yes. No. I'm gonna walk away. Leave with 10 gems. No. Okay. Good. Good. That should be my 500. Yeah. Okay. Next up, yeah, I've got 500 now. Oops, wrong one. Down. Why? Okay, is this the correct desert that I want to be in? The next heart container, the last heart container really, is in a desert. There's a couple desert areas, and I don't know if this is the one I want to be in or not. You know, I think we're going to have to go back towards the golem mine, and that's where it's going to be. So that's where I'll head. I'm going to be a little happier, I think, once I get the attack power for the harpy. That'll make life a little bit easier. I think there's nothing I need to get in this particular area of the desert. Just need to go down the ladder here. This is the way to the golem mine. Now, the golem mine, you remember that room that has the lava? And we used the elephant form in order to crash and make some stalactites fall down in the lava so we could cross it. That's where we're going. This one I actually found when I was in there, as you'll recall. But I didn't know how to get to it. I assumed that we could... Oh, wait a minute. I never did come up here, did I? Did I? Huh. Oh, dummy. Let me see here. Nope, this part is actually on my list. There's a firefly up here that I never got. Alright, well, you know what? I will get it on the way back from the golem mine. But you know what? I've only got a minute anyway on this video. I'll just wait it out here and see if the sun sets in the next minute. It should. I mean, kill this Naga. Snake woman. I keep saying the word snake woman and I can't get it out of my head that we're getting a female Mega Man boss in the next game. Yeah, because I remember I came through here and I was like, hey, look up there. Oh, I'm not monkeying up that wall, but I bet I can spider up it. So I could have come here after I got spider form and gone up there, but I didn't. Oh, come on, sunset within the next minute. It would be great if I can get another firefly in this video. Oops. come on. Oh, there's my black screen. Alright, I'm gonna wait it out. Come on, sunset. Sunset. Set. Set, set, set. Sun, go down. Firefly appear. There it is. Next time on Let's Play Shantae, we're gonna head back into the Golem Mine, get a warp squid that I missed there the first time around, and life will be great. See you guys here.